My friends, today's question comes from Ben. What is proper wrist hinge? When to hinge and what direction? We need to find out how to use our wrists, and it's fairly simple to do it. Wrist hinge. Normally this is what we're talking about. This is what most people think is a wrist hinge. But wrist hinge is also this. Flexion, extension. Flexion, extension. So why is this important? It's really making the club move. It's like the last thing we do when you throw anything. Last speed generator is this. Without that, the throwing is pretty dead. And how do we find out? Okay. Club focus will answer a lot of questions. If I know how I want to move my club, I know. I want the circle of speed to work, going back and going forward. So in my case, this wrist hinge, first I pull the club in, it's pointing slightly back, and I do the hinging part. And the same thing, going down, and that direction. So I'm thinking of getting the club to my side, and then I do the circle. When I do the circle, I can watch my wrists and see how they move, because here's the problem. I have this grip. If I have a very strong grip, I would start my wrist hinge much, much earlier. But I do this and up. So, to answer your question, Ben, you need to stand there with the club. And I want this path of the club. Exaggerated this path. So I want to feel in, up, down, and away. So how do I know if I did it right or wrong? I mean, the timing of this decides if I hit up or down on the golf ball. If I'm over here, and now I unhinge my wrists, I'm going to hit the ground over there. If I want to hit up with a driver, I really want to unhinge very early. But if I want to hit down with an iron, I need to do it later. So I can't tell you when. And here's the problem in golf. We can't see it. We can never see it live. I can do a slow motion video and see, did it look okay? Of course I can. But doing it, I can't see it. I need to feel it. That's one of the problems with golf. I mean, if I hammer a nail, everything I do is, I can see it. Now I know how to do it. In golf, I'm looking at the ball. Something is happening here. I need to feel it. I've done it so many times, so I can almost see myself. I can see myself actually doing it, and that helps a lot. But this is a little bit different from person to person. I have a slow body motion and pretty fast arm motion. So for that, I know the timing that works for my body, and we're not all the same. That's why I easier can hit or draw, because my body's so slow, so my arms can always be a little bit faster. I did never think that was a good thing when I started golf and everyone was talking about you need fast hips to hit it long. No, I didn't, but that was fun. So when to do it and how to do it, make the motion you want with the club on your side my left side and most people's right side, because you're a right-handed golfer, probably. In, up, down, and out. There you can see in fairly slow motion when to do it. But then, when you hit golf balls, you need to feel it. You need to practice impact. You need to practice hitting up on the ball when you want and hitting down on the ball when you want. So wrist hinge, important to understand. But again, club focus will answer most of the things how my body should move. If this moves correctly, my body moves correctly.